3, 2, 1, play. Ina, can we expect more baking streams in the future? The macaron stream was great, and we tentacultists are wondering if more pastries will be made in the future streams. The thing is, the cleanup after the last stream was a little too much. And seeing how it's a little ways away, like my kitchen is literally on the other side, so it's a little difficult. Maybe I can try do like a 2 PC setup, one in the kitchen, one not, but it's a little difficult. I'll see what I can do, but maybe as a special stream I can. Maybe we can do a special stream like the holidays one. That was a special one, so maybe like a big milestone or something. We can do a cooking one.
You mean like this?
Or special holidays. I mean, I can always stream from like the laptop or something, but that'll be a little lower quality because I don't think my laptop has like places where I can plug in my microphone and stuff. Maybe I have to get another microphone for like more of a mobile setup. We'll see. 144p Ina coming in. Alright. Yeah. A cleanup stream. Maybe I can figure out something for setting up, because all I have is a MacBook, and I do have one of those like USB-C to other ports like USB and stuff I can probably use, but then I gotta plug in more than one thing to the USB hub, so I'll have to think about it a little more. Yeah, I have a Mac, so I've never tried like streaming from a Mac laptop, so okay. Next, Ina, do you have any advice for when a pun doesn't land well and there's an awkward silence and people just move on and talk as if you didn't say anything, asking for a friend? Depends. There's 2 different situations that can happen in this case. One of them is that they did not understand the pun. The second one is that they understood the pun, decided to ignore it, and kept on with the conversation. Okay, there's 2 different ways to deal with the situations. Okay, the first situation where they didn't get the pun, don't try to let them understand the pun. Just go with the flow. Go with the flow. Keep up with the conversation. There will be other chances down the line. other chances down the line. For now, you gotta lay low. Do not make the situation any more awkward. Yes. And number 2, they got the pun, but they decide to move along with the conversation. And this is more apparent when they give you judgmental glare. Or like what are you talking about kind of glare? Stare? And or they're confused. They're trying to understand what you said. You gotta play it by ear here. If they seem like they're about to facepalm, then you gotta wait for their reaction. If not, you can see if you can explain it and laugh it off and then go on with the conversation. Otherwise, good luck. And if all else fails, do a fake sounding laugh like ha 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 ha, get it? Okay, next. Yeah, the key is the quick change of expression, like ha 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 ha, and then go, yeah, let's go on with the conversation. Like it didn't even matter to you if it was a bad pun or not. You just gotta brush it off. Just let them know that you can brush it off. Yeah. Okay, next. If you also have a pun appreciating friend, they will also pun back at you, and you can have a pun battle. Otherwise, yeah. There's a time and place for puns. You gotta read the atmosphere. Can you do the fake laugh? Ha 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 ha. Yeah, let's go. Next question. How do you feel? Sorry, this is a little small. How do you feel knowing you've become someone who inspires several people to get into art or new hobbies? Have you ever expected to be like the artist you've looked up to since you first got into drawing? If you're able to give advice to your younger self who has she started getting into drawing, what would it be? This always gets me. This always gets the the feels flowing, and realizing that maybe somewhere down the line, many years later, someone will look up to me like an amazing artist, or amazing musician, or an artist, or a streamer walk down and be like, Ina, do you remember when you debuted for HololiveEN? I really started drawing after you started, and I was really inspired, something like that. I wonder if that's also something some artists that I admire could, feel. Just thinking about that, I already have a lot of people commenting like, I didn't start, I kind of gave up on drawing, but I for the Sunday gesture drawing streams, I started drawing again. I didn't know where to start, but I started with the gesture drawing one and starting to improve, and everyone has the start of the journey, and I'm glad if I could be a part of it. Maybe down the line we can all gather around and talk about how back in the day Ina used to answer questions in a stream and tell bad puns and talk about art and such and such. That was just an unfortunate keyboard key pressing the mute button. Let me just move my
giant ass.
Alright. Maybe if you guys saw the design sheet that Kuroboshi Papa had in his art book, you guys would be saying this. Nah, but what unfortunate timing. Oh well. Some things can't be helped. You guys can imagine it all you want, but there's a truth out in the world. Anyways, back to the question. If I ever had to go back in time and give advice to my younger self who was getting into drawing, what would it be? I don't know. Have fun. Having fun is what can keep me going for a long time. Like, ever since I was little, I've had a lot of fun just drawing and drawing. I don't know where it started exactly or why it makes me so happy to draw, but I just really enjoy drawing. And if I didn't enjoy it to some extent, if I didn't find happiness in drawing, I don't think I would have continued, I would have just went on with my day. I would have probably been doing something else right now, but I think it's important to have fun. Fun gives motivation. Fun makes me happy. I can relieve my stress by drawing. I know sometimes the stress is caused by drawing, but the fact that I'm able to put my thoughts onto paper and draw it out makes me happy. I kept drawing since I was little. If it's for friends to do stuff together. Yes. Yes, for you and me. How did I practice? I don't know how I went about practicing other than, doing figure study, gesture drawings. Just if you probably look into my brain, it's probably just thinking about drawing and stuff I could try next time. If I had more than one brain cell, it's probably because it's all just thinking about art. Even when I'm drawing, I'm just like, what should I draw next? And puns, I don't know. I don't really think about puns. It just appears out of thin air. It just happens automatically. I don't have to think about puns sometimes. A good pun comes when it's naturally spoken. Yeah, puns come naturally. If you try to force puns, it's kind of like But the really good puns are the inspiration, like a spark of the moment. Yes. Yeah. So, important is to have fun. I mean, if you find that you're just not having fun at all, maybe try something else. And then when you come back to it, you'll be like, oh, this is kind of fun. And then if you lose interest, do something else. You don't always have to force yourself. I think it's the same with everything. Like, try to find something, a fun part, like even like a mundane task. Try to find something fun about it, or make it fun for you. I think that's pretty important. Yes. Anyways, next.